Whoever said you couldn't wrap a 40-ounce sublimation tumbler in one press was wrong. One click, 0 rotations, and done. Meet the HTVRONT A200. Hi, I'm Felicia. Thanks for hanging out with me here at Craft with Felicia. The A200 works with 20-ounce, 30-ounce, and 40-ounce tumblers, and yes, even beer can glasses, making it a serious game changer for sublimation crafters. Before the end of this video, I'll share my honest thoughts, what I love, and what you should know before deciding if it's the right press for you. Now let's dive in. HTVRONT did send this to me to review, and inside the box is of course the A200 Auto Tumbler Heat Press, which we'll go over in a minute. There's also a couple of mats to wrap around tumblers when pressing, warranty information, a quick start guide, heat gloves, which you most definitely want to use, and heat-resistant tape. They also sent me the A200 Handled Tumbler Heat Plate Kit. This is for 40-ounce tumblers. It comes with the insert, a mat, and a 40-ounce tumbler with the handle already removed, as well as a lid and straw. The machine is actually bigger than I expected, but to handle 40-ounce tumblers, I guess it has to be. On the top, you'll find all the controls on this really nice black glittery material. And this is the on-off button. You just press that. Then you can press this button to set the temperature, which goes from 390 degrees down to 210, and the plus-minus button increases the time and temperature and pressure up by 5 pounds. This is the pressure setting, and it will go from 45 up to 155. And this is the time button, and it goes from 1 second to 999 seconds. It also has 4 presets, which helps you to not have to manually set the time, temperature, and pressure yourself. It just speeds things up. And this is the release button. Here's a quick reference chart from HTVRONT's website that gives you optimal settings for time, temperature, and pressure for various tumbler types. And the A200 will automatically shut off after 15 minutes of no use, which is a great safety feature. Let's start off making a 20-ounce tumbler, and before we start designing, we need to measure the tumbler's circumference, which is 9.375. We also need to measure the height of the tumbler, and that is right at 8 inches. Over in designbundles.net, I've downloaded this design, which includes a split butterfly background and butterfly-filled letters. I'll put the link to this in the description below. Now that I have my design downloaded from designbundles.net, I've gone ahead and uploaded it into Canva. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new project, and I'm going to click on Custom Size, and I'm going to change my units of measure to inches. I measured my tumbler at 9.375 by 8, and I'm going to click on Create New Design. Now I'm going to go under Uploads, and here's all my letters in my background that I downloaded. So I'm going to click on each letter and add it to the canvas. And then I'm going to select all of them and rotate them 90 degrees. And then with them all selected, I'm going to grab one of the corners and I'm going to shrink them down to 2.3 inches. And then I'm going to space them all out. And then move them in order. Select them all and go into these triple dots and go to Align Center. And then I'm going to go to the triple dots again and go to Space Evenly, Tidy Up. Now they're all equally spaced. Then I'm going to go ahead and click on Group, and I'm going to move that group until I get the crosshairs. Which tells me my letters are now centered equally in the middle of my canvas. Then I'm going to go back under my uploaded files. I'm going to grab that background and I'm going to go up to the top left corner of my canvas and drop it. And it automatically sizes that image to the size of my canvas. Then I'm going to click on the triple dots for that layer and send it to back. The letters are evenly spaced, the letters are centered, and they're centered inside the background image. So I'm going to go under Share, Download, save it as a PNG file, and download it. Now I'm going to send this design to be printed. I'm going to go under File, Print, and I'm going to choose my Epson printer. I'm going to leave default settings. I'm going to make sure it's checked Print in Color, and I want this to be landscape. I also want to make sure I go down here and change my media type to photo matte paper and make sure best quality is selected. And then under layout, I'm going to flip horizontally, which is mirroring my design. We want to make sure it's mirrored because there are words or letters involved in this, and we want them to print out properly on the tumbler when we make it. And I'm going to go ahead and print that. I'm using HTVRONT sublimation paper and my Epson 2800 printer that I filled with sublimation ink instead of the inkjet ink that came with it. The colors come out muted, but once we heat them, the colors will pop. I like to use a lint roller to remove any dust or debris from the tumbler, and then I like to trim down the design. Using HTVRONT's heat guide, I set the time to 220 seconds, the temp to 390, and the pressure to 135. And wrap the design around the tumbler, securing it with heat-resistant tape. I use a lot of tape in an effort to reduce ghosting. Once the machine is at the right temp, wrap the tumbler in with the larger of the two mats and then just simply press the R button on the top to start the process. The first time I did this, the pressure was at 135 and I had a lot of ghosting. The second time I used a pressure setting of 155 and got much better results with only a little ghosting, probably due to the tape not holding that particular spot down securely. Overall, I love how this turned out. For the glass, I used this design from designbundles.net, which I'll link in the description below. For this, I followed HTVRONT's heat press guide and set the temp to 390, the time to 320, and the pressure to 155. I printed the design just like I did for the 20-ounce tumbler using Canva and wrapped it securely onto the glass before placing it into the machine. When it was done, I waited until it was cool to remove the paper, and this one turned out great. No issues at all. If your paper sticks to your glass after letting it cool, just use a washcloth with some cool water or warm water and it'll wipe right off. For the 40-ounce tumbler, I used this design from designbundles.net, which I'll link in the description below. I switched out the heat plate for the 40-ounce one. It's super easy. Just pull the orange handle, sliding it out, and then insert the large one, making sure to line up the grooves with the top of the opening. For this, I followed the heat press guide recommendations and used 390 degrees for the temp, 190 for time, and 155 for pressure. I followed the same process in Canva as I did, but I printed the top separately from the bottom. And for the bottom, I simply cut the curved area off, which made it easier to wrap around the tumbler. When inserting it into the machine, it's the smaller end first. I used the special 40-ounce mat, which is contoured to fit a 40-ounce tumbler perfectly. I love how this turned out, and I easily attached the handle with the provided screws. And my final thoughts. I found it easy to use. You print your sublimation design, you wrap your tumbler with that design and secure it with heat-resistant tape. You set your time, temperature, and pressure right on the machine. You insert the tumbler and press start. Once it's done, you peel and reveal. I love that this machine gives you full control over the pressure settings. I find that huge. It's also super easy to switch out the heat plates. While my glass cup and 40-ounce tumbler were a big success, my 20-ounce had some ghosting. The second 20-ounce tumbler I did was so much better. I increased pressure and made sure the design was well secured top and bottom. I did miss one little spot. And finally, safety first. 390 degrees is no joke, so keep those heat gloves on and avoid touching the tumbler, mat, or insert until they've completely cooled off. Bottom line, if you're a crafter or starting a small business specializing in tumblers, this machine is for you. It's user-friendly and great for multitasking since you don't have to hover over it while it's pressing. It will auto-release when it's done. Just make sure you keep those heat-resistant gloves handy. The A200 is a solid workhorse for the right projects. Make sure to subscribe and tap that bell so that you are the first to know when a new video drops. And that's a wrap. Thanks for watching and happy crafting.